Hey guys, welcome back to the Effects Guide channel, and today we have a very interesting tutorial. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and today we're doing this. Alright guys, so before we start, I would love to introduce to you this cool website. It's called Pexos. These guys have a lot of good footage and a lot of free footage, so you guys can check it out. It's really nice, and trust me, it's the best. Alright, yeah, and it's totally free. Alright, it's totally free, so you guys check it out. And all you do is, for example, you like this and just hit this, and it's that alone. If you want, you can donate, give thanks for that Twitter guy or lady who did that on Instagram or anything. All right, so it's really nice, and right here it's downloaded, so it's really free, guys, and they have a lot of cool footage. All right, but you can also donate. Makes sense on the other hand. All right, so with that, let's jump into the tutorial. Alright guys, so I'm here in Adobe After Effects, and one of you guys requested for an urban promo tutorial, and it might have come out a little bit late, but it's here. Yeah. Alright, so this YouTuber called Midhan requested for an urban promo tutorial, and basically Urban promos are really made up of different transitions put together. All right, so basically what I'm gonna be showing you is how to do those different transitions, and when you put them together you get the urban promo. All right, like we saw in the intro, like how the video was. All right, so let's get started. So here I have a few files that I'm going to use for my tutorial, and if you're interested you can get them in the description down below. Yeah, and guys, please comment, let me know the kind of tutorials you want me to do for you. Trust me, I can do anything. Yeah, so please leave a comment in down below. Let me know what you would want me to make, what you would want to learn how to make. All right, trust me with this, I can do anything. All right, so let's get started with the first part. So create a new composition, 1280 by 720, and we're gonna call this text. All right, we need a top layer for this, so come here, get this rectangular tool, and create this. All right, not so big, not so small, medium. Right, uh, select the pen tool and move this to the center if it's not centered, but if it's centered, well and good. All right, so go drop down this, go to rectangular, go to transform. You have to screw this. All right, so move it to around 10. All right, so you see we have that nice looking slanting coming in. Alright, so you could type in your text. Let's put in something like Auburn. Alright, so you make it bold and italic and make this black. Then you scale it up, reposition it here. So we have something like that. Right, and if you want, you can still reposition this and such that it's not so big. Okay, so we have something like that, looking nice. So our other text, we could put uh, promo. Let's change put the color. Alright, it's right there. Just scale it up a little bit. Type in all the type of text you want. uh, just make sure it's looking nice. Okay, yeah, so something like that. It's looking nice, guys. And we need some other text. You could keep adjusting it until you get something nice. Not so big, not so small, just perfect. All right, so down here we add some other text. uh, you could put what you want. Yeah, but as for me, I'm gonna put that. So scale this down, not so small, not so big, medium. That's not so bad. I think we can do with that. All right, so when you are done with something like this, uh, now you can close this up. Now create a new composition and call it slide. All right, and in this slide, you gotta put in one of these pictures here. So let me see. I'm gonna start with this. All right, so you could adjust it a little bit to fit in the composition, but not so deep. You keep it somewhere like that. Okay, something like that. And what we're gonna do, come into your text composition, come here. Now this thing of Aben, we're gonna get this very picture we're gonna use, drop it beneath the Aben thing, and come here on these none things. You can toggle the switches. If this is not there, you click here and you alphamate. Then we have something like that. So it looks like it's inside the thing. And if you want, you could also switch colors. Yeah, you could say let me turn this to a nice white color. All right, and then you change this to a nice yellow color. You just switch the color. It's really best on you. Yeah, you could do anything you feel like. All right, something like that. Yeah. So so right here we have this coming up, and we have to animate this. Okay, we have to give it a little bit of transition, a little bit of life. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these two. We're gonna keep them together. All right. So select both of them. Control Shift C and call it alpha mate. Just call it alpha. All right. And select its position. Hit P and put on the keyframe. Move a couple of frames and move it up front, something like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do to make this thing keep up, we are gonna select this, the alpha, actually select the shape layer one and get this and link it to alpha. So wherever this text goes, the white thing goes. All right, so let's see. Yeah, see that? Okay, something like that. Yeah, so we want this text to come from here to here, so we shall have to reverse these keyframes. Right click, keyframe assistant, time reverse. Right, you could do it the other way around. It's really best on you. Yeah, something like that. Not bad. So come here to the graph editor, select this, move this here and this here as well. All right, so let's see what we have. Looks nice, looks good to me. Yeah, you could adjust this if it's too fast for you. Yeah, not bad. So we've got to do the same thing to the promo wide. Okay, so hit P, put the keyframe, even the effects guy, same thing, position, and come here. This moves here, and the promo thing moves here as well. Alright, so select all of them, right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease. Go to the graph editor, select all of this and move this here and move this here as well. Right, something like that. So we have to make this thing come from beneath, right, the promo thing. So what we're gonna do, just get it and put it beneath all these layers, so we have it look like it's coming from down this word, something like that. Okay, and the other thing is with this text, um, we have to create the feeling that it's we have to create the feeling that it's like it's appearing, okay, as you saw in the video. Okay, right, so for this text, come here to effects and presets and wait for it, yeah, there. So put random, all right, and you're gonna get this random fade up and put it there. All right, so we shall have something like this, but it's not looking so good. So what we're gonna do is hit U and go deep. All right, so go to advanced and remove the random order and put it to off. All right, such that we have an order at least. Okay, then adjust this keyframe to here, select this, right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease them. So let's play it again and see what we have. See that? Looks nice. Yeah, I like it. You can continue to adjust this, it's based on you, what you want. If you don't want, you could leave it the way it was. Yeah, but it looks nice for me, guys. Looks nice, yeah. All right, so you go to the slide composition right here, and this is what we have. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop in a text composition, just drop it on top. Okay, so we shall have something like this. All right, we're already having something nice coming up like that. So you could move this like as it does like that, then we get to this point over here, get to the picture, hit scale that, move a couple of frames and scale it down to about 53. Alright, select this, right click, Chrome Assistant, easy ease, go to the graph editors like this. So same theory, same theory, same theory. Alright, so the picture comes out like that. Alright, so but to make the picture have the same movement with the text, there is a trick I have for that. Alright, yeah, so you might want to keep around. Alright, so so far it's looking good, and if you don't want the text to move with the picture, then you could leave it like that. But as for me, I do want it to move with the picture. Alright, so it's the same trick we used before. So just select this, get this linking thing. If it's not there, just toggle the switches, you'll see it, but it has to be there. Alright, so go to the text and link the text to the picture. Alright, so let's see what we have. Wow, you see that now? The text is moving with the picture, right? So wow, and it's smooth and soft. It looks nice, guys. Yeah, it looks really nice. So that's for the first slideshow. All right, so the next thing you have to do is you gotta duplicate this. All right, you gotta duplicate these things, the text. I duplicate it 4 times, get to the side, duplicate it 4 times, and the alpha I duplicate it 4 times. Alright, so so this is for our first slide, Urban Promo. We have that looking nice, and the next thing we have to do is to make our second slide. So get into our second slide, text, drop in our second text. All right, and get into our text, change our alpha. How you change this, you select alpha, all right, and select this alpha as well. So come here to second alpha, hold it, hold alt, and just drop it on top. All right, so it's now alpha 2. So all the presets were on alpha 1 and now on alpha 2. All right, it's as simple as that. So you go into alpha 2 and you change these words. So we could make this let me say, you could really just make it anything. I'll do it cool, right? But we gotta change this picture. So let's get our second picture. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Yeah, this is what we're gonna use our second picture. So just get it, scale it down a little bit, something like that. And all you have to do is remove this one and then this one. You automate it. Some as simple as that, and you're done. So get back to our text too. We gotta change this to you could make a design, cool design. Okay, I could just move the text this side a little bit like that. Yeah, since it's small, it's kind of outranged or something. Yeah, but you could always adjust it. Even the picture is adjustable. Alright, so you keep on adjusting these things such that you have a nice outcome, something nice coming out. Okay, yeah. So cool design. Then we gotta change this text. You could put anything, and I guess you told me out here. So I'll put subscribe. Okay. Um, so you could press. We could change the anchor point if you want, but if you don't want, you could just leave it like that. It's nice anyway. It's nice, all right. So we have cool design. That's our text two. So we go to our slide two, and our text two is there. It's already there. All right. We just need to change this picture. So you just get this, hold alt, drop it on top, and we have something different already. Okay, but we need to adjust it. So first remove the scale, move it below none. Right, get the text to first align it to the center. Okay, so scale it up. Yeah, okay. So could move this up a little bit. We could adjust this point such that it's where we want it. Okay, so after like press this frame, you hit the scale and use now for this one's case we gotta scale it up, right, something like that. So select all of them, right click, give them assistant, easy ease them, get to the graph editor, select this, move it like that, move it like this, and let's see what we have. Yeah, looks nice. So all we have to do is to link this text to our picture, and we have everything zooming in, right? So let's do that. So our text, just get this linking thing and link it to our picture, right? And we have something like this. It's nice. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but looks good to me. Yeah, so you could always adjust it if you I don't like where it is, if you don't like how it is. I don't know about you guys, but there are a lot of adjustments you can do with this, right? Yeah. And I'm releasing a new series. I'm going to make new series where I just make something and I give you the project file. All right, soon enough, yeah. So let me know if you're interested in the description down below. Thank you. All right, so we have something like this for our slide two. Our slide one was looking nice as well. Um, it was looking pretty good. It was zooming out. Now slide two is zooming in, or the other way around, anything like that. Okay, so we have both of the slides coming in and it's really nice, right? So the next thing we have to do is open up a new composition. Show ID eternity. Yeah. Okay, so we're in here and we get slide one. We get our slide one, drop it in, and our slide two, drop it in. All right, and what we're gonna do is insert a new camera. All right, and you have to make these two layers 3D. That's the only way this effect can work out for you. All right, make sure they're 3D. Come here to the active camera, make it custom view 3. All right, and so we get our slide 2, move it to the right like that. Okay, and then hit R for rotation and move the Y rotation like that. Okay, and push it to the right again, something like that. All right, yeah. So let's get back to the active camera. All right. So this is what we do for the first slide. And when you get to the camera here, after here when it's down, you get to the camera, and with the camera, you go to rotation, give it the Y rotation, and move it like this. You move it to here. Alright, something like this. You could adjust it until it's in your perfect position. Alright, and then here, so you adjust slide 2. You move it like this to cover up the whole space, something like that. Okay, yeah, something like that. So this is where we want it. All right, so you get back here a few frames before, or you could just move this up, get this, and move this back to 0. Yeah, so select this, right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease them, come here to the graph editor and select this too, move this here and move this here. Alright, so we shall have something like this. Okay, but move it a little bit closer. So you see how our transition is coming out slowly by slowly. Okay, so we gotta cover up this space. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select this layer, come to effects and presets, and type in rep. Alright, so we're gonna select the CC reptile. Okay, drop it there, and we have to expand right like that, not so much. All right, then blend the borders. No. What we're gonna do, we're gonna unfold. All right, yeah. So we unfold down as well, we unfold up as well. Okay, the same thing with this. All you have to do is go to this, uh, control C, and this control V. All right, same thing. So we don't have a black space in between. Now the next thing we have to do is put there a blur. We gotta put there motion blur. So you select it. So let's see what we have. Actually, we don't want this coming through, so select this and decrease this. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, not bad. We just need to adjust it more. Okay, and turn on motion blur. So let's see this again. Okay, not bad. So come here, hit U, and move this a bit close to have a more fast transition, something like that. And here, when it's transitioning, we need the slide to be just starting, such that we can get everything. All right. So you see that? Yeah. But you could adjust it a little, just so to have something nice coming out. Okay, something like that. Yeah, so you could select this and adjust them again as you please. Okay, something like that. And I think this is nice. All right. So this is for the first transition. We have something like that. All right. Looks nice, guys. All right. So looks nice. So we use the same technique to make the second transition. All right. So right now, let's go in for the split transition. I want to show you how we do that. All right. So for slide 3, we put the text 3. Hold this out. Get into text 3 alpha. Put the alpha 3. Hold alpha. Drop it into alpha. Change it to alpha 3, and we could type in anything. Just really just put in anything. Right. I put in what you please. Okay, not really anything, but what you please. Right, so you call it unique promo. Right, and just send this to perfect display. All right, something like that. So on slide 3, we're gonna change this picture. Gotta put there something fancy. Gotta put there something cool. All right, not people like cool stuff. Alright, no one likes fake stuff. You understand that? Yeah. Alright, so let's drop there this picture. Looks, it looked pretty awesome to me. Alright, I like it. Yeah. So just make sure it's fitting right into the composition, and get into text 3 and alpha 3. Change this picture. Put in the same picture you put over there. Just hold this with alt and drop it there. Alright, it's already changed, but you could adjust it a little just so you get some nice thing coming out. Alright, yeah, definitely adjusting it again, something like that. Alright, something like that. And the next thing we have to do for our third slideshow, we're gonna put gonna give it some movement. All right, so I want to show you how we did this the slice thing. So what we technically did, create a new composition, and in this new composition create two solids, right? Actually, we could do this in slide 3. It's not so much of a big thing, right? So not so much of a big deal. So first, create a white solid this side, and create another white solid this side. Actually, make it a little bit bigger, alright, such that we cover more space. Because we need only two. Unless you need more, you could do that. But for this case, we need only two. Okay, so make sure they're all tight and closed in. And we have to animate this. So what you're gonna do with this, hit P for both of them, right? And this is where we want them after a few frames, right? So hit P and hit those time keyframes, come back in time and move this up, okay, and get this and move it up as well. Alright, so all I have to do is to displace this a little bit, and right click, select the keyframes, easy ease them, go to the graph editor, select all of this, and adjust them accordingly. Right, so we have something like this. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is we have we have to duplicate this thing behind. All right, so select these two and Control Shift C to pre-compose, and we're gonna call it Sly. All right, that just don't finish it. Yeah. All right, so just duplicate it twice, okay, and move this up and down. Okay, select this, toggle the switches, and get this to be alpha mate, and also get this to be alpha mate. So let's see what we have. Wow, looks nice, guys. It's really best on you what you want. You could bring out one at a time, or you could bring out one going or one coming. All right, so the next thing we have to do is we gotta make tell these things to move together. All right, so tell this one just okay. All right, link it to this and get this, link it to this, so we shall have something like this. Sorry, uh, made a mistake somewhere. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, all right. So yeah. So this is how we did the slice transition. All right, okay, looks nice. All right. So let's go to the other transition we did. All right. So for the other transition, open up slide 4, change our text to text 4, and into text 4 change alpha to alpha 4. Alright, and into alpha 4 we change this, so you could put new. Okay, could adjust this a little bit just so to keep it in line. Okay, something like that. New promo. Okay, sounds good to me. And we have to change this, like the picture, everything. Okay, so drop it here. We have something like that. Okay, so you could adjust this and put it in tomato. Okay, but at this last point we need to still cover the spaces at the side. Okay, so it needs to be like that, right? And you want this text to be here. Okay, adjust it the way you want it, right? So we have something like that, and for that transition, what we did was actually very simple. So this is slide 4. So create a new composition, drop in slide 4, okay, and slide 2. I'm gonna use this. Let me use slide 2, alright, slide 2 and slide 4 to show you how I did this. Okay, now for this kind of effect it was kind of tricky, but we did it anyway. So select slide 2, come to effects and presets, and put motion tile. Okay, motion tile, drop it there, and just select this slide 4 and drop it there as well. Alright, so with slide 2 we gotta move this like this. You see that? But we need to select the mirror edges, alright, such that it's not noticeable. Alright, so select the mirror edges, put a keyframe to this, and so after this is done, right here is when we would want to move. Okay, so when you're here, what you're going to do, move a few frames up to like here, okay, and adjust this. You could move it to the right, or you could move it upward or sideways, the way you want it. But I'm gonna move it up. Yeah, so I move it and move it like up to there. Alright? And on this very composition, I come here to slide 2. I just get this. I Control C copy, come here and Control V. Alright, just drop the keyframes to this. Okay, so such that we have the same animation coming in. Okay, so come here, select this keyframes, come to the graph editor, and just adjust this. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, oh, I forgot to turn this on. Okay, so let's see that again. Okay, but what we could do is move this a little bit up front. Well, did you see that? It's like it's with us, and then later on it turns into something else. Okay, well, okay, if you want you could adjust it again. Yeah, something like that. Did you see that? Yeah, that looks nice, guys. Looks really nice. All right, so for our last transition, let me show you how I did it. So duplicate this to get slide 5, to get text 5, to get alpha 5. All right. So in our fifth slide, and we're gonna change our text to text 5. All right. And inside our text, we change our alpha to alpha 5. All right. So we gotta change this. All right. Just put it as right, like that. The all right, so you could really just put anything, but I'm putting what I want because you can put what you want. All right, so the effects guy. All right, so you can adjust this to up to where you want it. I could increase its size a little bit. Hit A for anchor point and just move it closer and a bit down, not so much high, right? Something like that. Okay, and we have to change this picture. Let's put this right. Let's just drop it in. Remove this. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, and then from here we hit S for scale. We scale it down to here to about 37. Okay, select these keyframes, right click keyframe assistant, easy ease them. Select this, select the keyframes, move this here, move this here, and we have something like that. Alright, you could actually just leave it and you don't link it to the background because it looks nice either way. But I would love to look at the background. It really sells the effect. It makes it more cinematic. All right. So all you have to do is come here and get this text and link it to the picture. So we shall have something like this. All right. Something like that. All right. So for this transition, what we did, we created a new solid. It was red actually. Kind of weird. I know. Alright, so toggle the switches, uncheck this, right? Drop it down, uh, uh, this highlight it over there, okay, and unlink it here, okay, and get this to 0, alright, and at the point of 0, you have to animate this. Hit A for scale and move it to 100. Move it to 100. Alright, and in the same way, you have to animate the anchor point. Alright, so this is where we want the anchor point, and from here, it's going to be at 0. Okay, so select all of them, easy ease them, come to the graph editor, select them again, and adjust this as well. Okay. So what we're gonna do is select both of this, Ctrl Shift C, put it all together, click on point, and you have to alphamate this. So turn this on and toggle the switches and alphamate. So let's see what we have. Wow, you see that? Yeah. And that was it for our last transition. And the other thing we did was to put some light links, which I put for you in the description down below. They're really nice. All right, so you just put them above and hit add. Right? Yeah, yeah, they really look nice. All right, guys, thank you very much. I thank you for liking my videos and always watching my tutorials, and please leave a comment down below. I want to know what you think about this tutorial. I want to know what you want me to make, or whether you like my tutorials or not. So please let me know in the description down below. Thank you. Until next time.